Good morning, good morning. It's your friendly neighborhood fifth grade teacher. And this morning we're going to talk about multi-digit multiplication. All right, I know that the past week you have been reviewing your multiplication skills, and that's awesome. And hopefully this should be a little familiar for you, but I do want to go over it with you. All right, so multi-digit multiplication, we're talking about the standard algorithm. Remember, an algorithm just means a series of steps that you use to solve a problem. And when you have the standard algorithm for multiplication, that means you're going to do a certain amount of steps in a very particular way every single time. All right? So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to multiply. We're going to always start with the ones place right here. So right here I have 324 times 21. And we always start with the ones place. We're going to multiply that first. I'm going to multiply the ones place by every single number in the top, I should say every single digit in that top number. So that's what I'm going to do first. Right now, I'm not even going to pay attention to that 2. I'm just going to do the 1. So 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 2 is 2. And 1 times 3 is 3. All right? And I'm going to make sure that all of my digits line up in the correct place. That way I don't get confused later on in this process. All right, now I'm going to move on to the tens place. I'm going to multiply exactly like what I did with the ones place. I'm going to multiply the tens place by every single digit in that top number. So now I'm going to ignore the 1, but here's the deal. I need to make sure that I'm starting my multiplication in the right place. Now, this 2 is in the tens place. So I'm going to make sure that I start writing my answer in the tens place. How do I do that? I'm going to put a placeholder 0 right here in the ones place. That means that I'll start in the tens place. So always make sure that when you start multiplying that second number, that you put that placeholder 0 there. That makes sure that you start at the same place that you're multiplying. All right, if I had another number here, I would do 2 placeholder 0s in the next spot, okay? But for now, I'm just going to multiply. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. And 2 times 3 is 6. And again, I make sure that all of my numbers are lining up correctly. Well, now what do I do? Here is my answer for the ones place. And here is my answer for the tens place. And to get the answer in multi-digit multiplication using the standard algorithm, I'm going to add them together. All right, so I'm going to use a new color here. I'm going to add them together. 4 plus 0 is 4. 2 plus 8 is 10. My 0 is going to go here, and I'm going to carry the 1. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. And my 6 doesn't have anything to add with, so it's just going to get carried down. So my answer is 6,804. So the answer to 324 times 21 is 6,804. Okay, so what were my steps here? My steps was the first one was you multiply the ones place. My second step was add the placeholder 0. My third step, multiply the tens place. And my last step, add both of them together. And that gives you the answer. That's the standard algorithm for multi-digit multiplication. Now I'm going to do this one. I'm going to use the same colors just to help me out. What am I going to do first? I'm going to multiply the ones place. Okay, so what is 7 times 3? 7 times 3 is 21. The 1 is going to go down here, and I'm actually going to carry that 2. 7 times 0 is 0. What's 0 plus 2? 0 plus 2 is 2. 7 times 4 is 24. Actually, I don't think that's right. It's 28. See, even I need practice with my multiplication tables. That's why I put that link so you guys can practice too. I've been practicing, but also obviously I need to practice my sevens times table a little bit more. 28. All right, and I brought the 28 down because there was nothing else to add to it. 7 times 4 is 28. I didn't have another place to add, so they just go all the way down here. What's my next step? My next step is to add that placeholder 0. And that makes sure that I start multiplying the tens place in the right spot. So now I'm going to multiply the tens place. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 0 is 0. And 1 times 4 is 4. Hey, I got all those right. Nice job. All right, and now what's my next step? My next and last step is I'm going to add 1 plus 0 is 1. 2 plus 3 is 5. 8 plus 0 is 8. And 2 plus 4 is 6. So the answer to 403 times 17 is 6,851. There you go, guys. Step-by-step process on how to do the standard algorithm for multi-digit multiplication. If you want, especially since, like I did, I missed my 7 and my 4 at first, make sure you guys are really thinking through all of your multiplication. That's why those drills are so important. And also, it's okay to make mistakes. I thought about refilming this video, but you know what? I kind of like that I made that mistake. You guys understand that, adults and teachers make mistakes too. All right. I hope to see you guys soon, and hopefully this helped. Bye.